Every video that has a red underline is something that was watched. Looks like every video, except for that one. So this is how much time I spent watching. I guess I missed this one. Can't wait. We'll leave this with you to decide. Rapture imminent 11 months ago. Apparently it's not imminent. And this one. If you want peace as you come face to face with the end, watch entire video for total understanding. So I've never seen that one. Huh? Or is it that I just didn't see it on the computer? No, that doesn't make sense. Because I watched all of these. I guess I didn't watch them on this computer. I think that's what that's about. I don't know. Let's go to, so over here to the left, everybody knows these are your subscriptions. Usually your newest ones are right here until you don't watch it, and then it'll slowly go down. So the top one here is Jonathan Click, then Alistair Begg, all these, all the red lines. It was all watched, so yeah, so I didn't watch anybody else. 6 months ago. There, so I started, there's one sporadic over here. And I don't remember any of these, the titles, the way they look anyway, so I never seen any of these. Never seen. I guess I've seen a couple of those somehow, sporadically, last 8 months. I definitely remember that one, The Law of God, Do Not Enter, because it reminded me of the art museum. Child was born. Bread of heaven. He looks like a whole completely different person 10 months ago. It's safe to say a year ago, I don't remember ever hearing Alistair Begg. And the messed up thing about that name, if you say it fast, Alistair Begg, it doesn't sound like a good nickname. They're Begg. Alright, so then we go over Israeli News Live, apparently is next in line who I watch, or I've been watching recently, or the most. Not all of them I'm out, but most, a lot, all the red lines. Life Wave, I don't really pay attention to much of that. Interviews, not so much. Russia under attack. I'll go back to a year's worth and everybody to see what I've done time wise. Yeah, so I believe that that's on this computer, the red line, because all these, the effects anger has on you. I remember, so those ones would be like, say I'm at work and I click on it and it's just playing in the background. But I can tell you that I've watched basically all of these videos, even the one that looked like in Philly, military. I remember watching that one. Even that one I remember. So it's like, you know, Steve Manoon I've been watching for 6 years, along with at the same time with Stephen James DeShawn, all these videos. John Crowder, someone I just started to watch recently. Calvary Chapel. I've watched quite a few with Paul here, even with the Book of Esther. Even sometimes when it's not him, or it is, but a different character, or same or not, same channel. 6 months. I mean, unless after a year they start cutting off that, or maybe I think, is that what it is? I bought this computer a year ago. Yeah, so within a year ago, I bought this computer. Year, maybe two tops. So that's why it doesn't show all that. But I can tell you, same thing with Paul. I've watched a good amount. Past year, I started to watch him again. Skywatch is up at the list here. The Only Begotten Son, the Raven, Rodney. Jacob Israel is all the way down here. So Rodney Franklin Magoo passed Jacob Israel. And I can see here that this dude don't skip a beat. Tupac. Not too much into the moon, sky videos. The outer shell, I guess, I don't know. Best friend. First bike, nothing. I haven't seen the happy birthday wish. Yeah, so on and so forth. The red line. Past 5 months, past 6 months there, because that's my art museum footage 33. Friday in Hell, obviously. Answers to Robin. Matthew Rubber Face. Leslie. worn out, wise third, the raven bird from the east. I didn't see any of those. Apparently, the mask, John Quentin. Yeah, I guess I think so. Yeah, again, so back everything within a year. It's because I apparently Robin, take that truck back. It wasn't on this computer, but I still remember watching all these, baiting the hook. I had a dream, and all that stuff. The only be out in the sun. Right hand, Morse code, tap dance. So I mean, I'm in most of the channels. Not most of them, but some of them have me in it. So they're talking about me, and you got Jonathan No Lion, Mr. No Lion, and then all of a sudden, Jonathan No Lion did a video about something about me or another. And then Derek Bros, the Raven with the Crow. These are just basically music, AI music mixes. Rodney McGoo. So here I am also in his video, Mr. McGee, Rodney Franklin McGee. Jonathan No Lion, I confess Elvis is my father. Jacob Israel. Thousand-year-old. I watched that video. Haven't watched that one or this one. Neither that one or that one. Or this one. Or that one. Or this one. Or even that one. Or even Andrew Tate. When he's Andrew Tate, I haven't watched him in that character. I didn't care about any Detector Mystery Shutdown, or I watched a little bit of the World Health Organization. I guess I didn't feel like seeing anything about anything that's terrifying or it's connected, or even that one. Jubilee, nope, that one, no. Silence in Heaven. Strike the Crowd with Blindness. I mean, he has Mark Fugel there. I watched that one. Didn't see that one. Didn't. Yep, seen that one. Nope, a little bit of that. None of that. None of this. Some of that. Watched that. A little bit of that. Watched this. Left off there. Watched that. Here, not there. There a little bit. There a little bit. Here. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. No. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yep. Nope. And then even more back. So as you can see, I watched more of Jacob a little bit, and then I got tired of it, and so then within a year, so here you go. A year you can't. Since I didn't have a computer, it doesn't show a watching on any of it. So that must definitely be what that means, because there's no red line anywhere. So it's safe to say within the past year, whenever you see red line, I watched. If you don't see a red line, I stopped paying attention to you. Line of Judah. Huh. The moment I said I stopped paying attention to you. Let's see if it here, there, not everyone. It's a spirit. The Bible is right again. Let me warn you of these satanic doctrines of devils. The Bible predicted this, and it's scary. He already arrived, but people don't see it. It's getting too real. Why is nobody talking about this? 2 times, Angel Michael faces Satan. So, that's within the last month. And that's as far as it's going. Now, that's not a normal thing, because I'm sure they made more videos than a month ago. Justin Michael. I started watching some recently, here and there, because I stopped for a while. I found a Robin for you, like even that one, so I didn't even watch that one. Nothing. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, Marfugel. Just saying it, Marfugel's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Join me for live TikTok. Taste, hang up, haven't seen much of this or anything. Robinson Deception by Design for you. I don't remember that one. Pluto Synchronicities with me. Yeah, so I've seen that one. Work at Krabby Patty, Bikini Bottom. I remember that. Alright, I mean, I can go on and on, but well, I go to here and pretty much make my point. You know, there's Robin. Robin's there. Look close, Justin. You know, twisting understanding. So it's like these things that are said about me. So I've watched all of Steve's videos. You know, there I am here. Here I am again. Dad is hugging Robin. You know, here I am again. Here's Reprobate John. He shows 2 of them, the accuser. Devil Glenn wants people to leave the hypocrite, to know the hypocrite alone. Caught on camera. Darkened the eye. I guess I didn't see those. I swear I did, but again. Jonathan Kahn. Jonathan's a con. Jonathan Kleck, false prophet. Willing witness. Yeah, so not a whole bunch of videos. I would never have been able to get to all of them. Let's go with Paul Begley, good example. Whole Begley. No, haven't watched it. Haven't seen anything. Message in a Bottle. 6 days ago. It looks like Sean. You know, I don't know his last name. J-Sex, Sean. California, 2 weeks ago. Russia breaking. No. Not much from Paul recently. Looks like he's gonna punch her in the face. I don't know. Looks all awkward. So this is what your channel looks like if I'm not paying attention to you. There's no red line. Calvary, Skip. I used to watch a good amount. How was it? The game show? Will God really help me? Yeah, watched a few here. At one point, I think probably for like 2 years straight, I watched Skip. Anyway, when that catches up, if it does, it's a little slow. I never understood that. You buy brand new computer stuff. There's new technology, and it seems like it comes with the old software. So for some reason. The Real Bible, Kim Jean. Yeah, so how do you move that out of the way? Not sure. How does that? Not so much recently, a month ago. And I go through these phases of communicating with the people that I'm talking to in one way or another. But who am I really communicating with? So I tapered off is basically my whole point here. I've been tapering off paying attention to people that want to communicate in their way. And even some Robert Breaker. Not so much recently. But there was a period of time, which is here, all the red lines, and when I click on a video, I watch the whole thing or listen to it. So it's not just a red line is like watching for a couple minutes. I usually watch the whole thing, listen to it. Eight months ago. It seems to spin more down here with 8 months that goes by. It takes time to, get moving. And then practice faith, greatest gift ever. Matthew. Yeah, watch some of that. It's kind of like going to work, back and forth to work every day, year after year after year after year. Going to work, driving home, going to sleep, wake up, go to work, pay for gas, pay for food, go back home, sleep, wake up, do it all over again. Pay bills, make money, drive to work, spend it, go home, go to work, do it all over again. Year after year after year. What do you really get out of it? Who's really looking out for you in this world? When you're not part of this organization that I'm showing you. Who's in charge? Who's to blame? I don't know why you're pointing at me. Sure, that happens. And so I haven't watched much from back then. Let's see, Donut Factory. Usually when there's a little blue light, it means there's a video at some point. So I can click on this. Two weeks ago, the donut is all about the Illuminati secrets and whatever. Is that Justin Timberlake? Yeah. All these subscribers I've been watching with any extra time that I have. It's not like I need to watch anybody. It's not like I need them to make videos in order to sustain me. Because I can just do that myself. I can just entertain myself with things like this.
Just walk this way. Hear this voice from deep inside. It's the call of your heart. Close your eyes and you will find passage out of the dark. Here I am. Will you send me an angel? Here I am. In the land of the morning star. Wise men said, just find your place in the eye of the storm. Seek the roses along the way. Just beware of the thorns. Here I am. Will you send me an angel? Here I am. In the land of the morning star.
The original video was on March 29th, 2023. It was out of sync, so I just put it in sync.
So this is me without anybody that I watch on YouTube. Channel-wise, personality.
All I can say is, you can't even make this stuff up. It's my fan club. They're giving me light. You'll see that they were in the video earlier. They were in the one before because they were at the end of the race, and they split apart for me. It's my fan club. They're giving me light. You'll see that they were in the video earlier. They were in the one before because they were at the end of the race, and they split apart for me. Then they were talking. This is the final.
We'll finally know which egg is loved most, Reese's or Cadbury.
Choose one.
March 31st,
I choose
2023.
both. Celebrate Easter with Reese's and Cadbury.
And then in the art museum,
I know all about the devil.
Ivana, why don't you face China with the same collar? Ivana, why don't you show your face this direction and in that direction, just like the video did when I was recording you live. right there. And then why don't you talk about a blood red sky right before I show you a blood red shirt, and then black and white, while my screen flips, turns black and yours stays white. But look at the black screen first. So, all this was an idea I had to go in an art museum and record whatever videos I either let play or eventually picked 13 on the last shot that I went into art museum. I mean, I can keep going in there and record more videos, but just doesn't seem like there's much time in my life. And considering all things that you can take similarities of anything that you really want to, like lines in the floor as guitar strings, just a little bit bigger, just to let you know you're in the same direction. And instead of having a square peg, you'll have a round hole. Instead of a white square peg, you'll have a black round hole. You'll have a face that's lining up at the same time. And then it just so on and so forth and forever and ever. It keeps going and going. And this is just me going in with a cell phone, an idea, with my wife. Nobody else. None of my subscribers are here. None of the people that I've paid attention to for, like the past 5, 6 years.
In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ and on the authority of the Word of God, I am announcing that you are a false prophet. Get off the radio.
That cat has passed October 3rd, 2019. But wow, what a confirmation he was used for. Here's what I thought about that skit.
That cat has risen from the dead. That's fucking great, Johnny. Right? Or that cat never died. Sorry, here's that cat.
It's Amazing Grace on bagpipes.
Should greatly concern you. This a picture that should greatly concern you. This picture right here should greatly concern you. The double downers, the fully downs, like the Catholics, and Satan's worked on in his own creation. Anyway, they like to meet inside of a big snake and sing to Lucifer in his own creation because it's true. And they like to sit in front of that. Looks like who their boss is. I mean, if you
they're not kind-hearted.
That's right. I'm gonna knock. That's right. I'm gonna knock. That's right. I'm gonna knock your teeth out.
I'm a little fired up right now. I said it's known by its fruit.
So that reminds me of this one here.
You know, I've made a bunch of videos about this shit, and it just never stops. Everything that happens in the world, Jacob Israel has predicted it in a prior video. Don't you know?
You ever seen him before? No, because we never had the Northern Lights down here in Long Island. We never had any of that stuff. And yet, one day after I did this little prayer. It's going to sound a little strange. This little prayer, and there was this big solar, there were these 6 solar flares at the time. And these 6 solar flares at the time, everybody was saying, you know, like everybody you could think of was saying, oh, that's it. You know, it's going to wipe out the power grid. And I came on and I did this little prayer, you know. And I told everybody, I said, oh, you know what? Maybe the Northern Lights will come instead. Because I prayed about it. You know, I prayed about it. And I'm jumping a little bit ahead. But here, let me just show this to you, because I'm going to go back to the storms.
This
but
fucking guy, dude.
on the 5th, I said...
So he tweets, Dream, sky turning red, something going wrong with atmosphere. Meeting with wise, almost Jedi-like people, back to sleep for me. Fuck you, dude. Oh my God, what an idiot.
You know, I had this dream, sky turning red, something going wrong with the atmosphere, right? And you'll see, I asked Grok, I said, Grok, what's more likely to make things go weird? You know, is it like an incoming solar system and solar activity, or, you know, the climate? And Grok's like, no, it's very clearly that. It's very clearly the system and solar activity.
This fucking
maybe there are these other things that are coming, you know? Like maybe there's this other system moving
How's his head moving around like that?
Maybe, but we have the what's going on right now as something that we should be focusing on. We don't want to look out there yet. We're going to look out there in a second. I'm just teasing what's coming. But I want to look there in a second. I'm just teasing there in a second. I'm just teasing and I'm just teasing and I'm just teasing and I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing what's coming. But I want to look at Asheville because Asheville. I want to look at Asheville. But I want to look at Asheville. There yet. We're going to look out there in a second. I'm just teasing what's coming. But I want to look at Asheville because that's what's in the news. And what's so
every fucking thing that happens in this world, this dumbass here has predicted it or had a dream about it or said something, made a video about it. Every fucking thing that happens, he doesn't skip a beat.
And what's so sad about Asheville is the fact that I see Asheville and I think to myself, didn't I do a video called Ashes, Ashes, They Will Fall Down? And I looked it up.
Oh
and I did.
My God. And he did.
And in that video, go figure.
Of course he did.
It's all about the climate clock that King Charles struck, turned on. About how long ago? 1 year, 3 months ago. That's number 13 again. Morbid, I thought. Morbid. Asheville.
Now, I'm going to throw up if I keep watching this idiot. But, I mean, if you don't realize what's going on here, Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Anybody, if you don't realize what's going on here, Jesus Christ, dude. Kind of like he predicted the Super Bowl, the score, how it was going to end, all with a thumbnail. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Thanks for making me throw up.
Check this.
Ah, kid, I see it in your eyes. You've been tossed around, haven't you? Life's been giving you hell. People have been showing you their backs, like you're the dirt under their boots. Trust me, I know that feeling. It's like the whole world's been laughing at you, thinking you're weak, thinking you're nothing but a joke. Ha, a joke. But let me tell you something, kid. The storm they started, that storm, oh, it's not gonna tear you apart. No, no, no. It's gonna rip them to shreds.
News as we come on the air tonight. Hurricane Helene is Hurricane Helene.
Pathetic piece. You see, people think they've got it all figured out. They think their little betrayals, their lies, their dirty games,
Have you ever been told you have a nice voice? Well, in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to show you how you...
Yeah, they think that makes them invincible. They start a storm, whip it up, thinking they'll watch you drown in it. But storms, they're funny things. They don't play favorites. And when you're standing in the eye of it, when all the chaos is swirling around you, you either become the storm,
as a dangerous Category 4
or you let
storm.
it
This is
destroy
video
you.
of some dramatic flooding in Gulfport, Florida.
You've got
tonight.
that
Right
fire
now,
in you,
at
don't
least
you?
125,000
That anger,
customers
that
without
pain.
power in Florida. Airlines
Good.
have canceled at least
That's what you need.
1,200 flights
Not
across
this
the
weak
country.
hope.
This video
Not this
shows
fantasy that
flooded
everything's
lobby of
gonna
a
be
vacation
okay.
resort in Madeira.
Conditions deteriorating in the Big Bend region where the Panhandle meets the peninsula. Some areas bracing for up to 20 feet of storm surge. Millions also under a tornado threat. The state capital of Tallahassee bracing for potentially the worst hurricane conditions on record.
There's going to be debris. There's going to potentially, in some parts, there's going to be standing water.
Bill Prescott lives in Cedar Key and says many residents heeded the evacuation warnings.
The fear factor is pretty significant. So the fear factor is pretty significant. So the good news is
Become the force of nature you were always meant to be. After all, storms are named after people for a reason. That stays in line. That doesn't ask too many questions. The moment you start thinking for yourself, the moment you decide to stand on your own 2 feet, they'll turn on you. They'll call you crazy. Enough. So why keep trying? Why keep putting yourself through hell for people who wouldn't lift a finger for you? Let them deal with the consequences of their own actions. Let them live in the mess they created. You walking away? That's the most powerful thing you can do. Because it shows them that you don't need them. You never did.
to his evil wife, Jezebel. It's much similar. David is king.